Live from the ever popular windy city of Chicago, Illinois, it is time for Chao Racing 2015 and our Week 14 action with the fabulous horse who always keeps up with the win. Here's Brandon Shannings! Oh yeah, I'm definitely keeping on winning, Paul. Thank you very much. And hello, good citizens of Chicago, Illinois. Welcome to Chao Racing 2015. Fall is just around the corner and we're ready for some more Chao Racing action. So Paul, let's head immediately to our first race. Okay, Brandon. So our first race of the day will feature Vince Sonchester of Devil Mayhem, the senior class rookie of 2015, Larry Monroe, the Crime Buster, Rusty Williamson, and Ben Henderson. As always, these races will be held on the Emerald course. So let's see who will be the first winner this week. Good luck to all four of you, everyone is on the clock, and please start the race! Here we go with Week 14's action here in the Windy City. It looks like Rusty Williamson is leading the pack at the current moment as we approach the first obstacle of the course, the palm trees, where they bring down those tropical fruits. And there goes Rusty Williamson busting down the line. Larry Monroe is right behind her. Where will these Chao be heading? It looks like these Chao will be heading for the water. And who got the money toss for this week's action? It is the Crime Buster, that's who. But hold everything, Ben Henderson took a shortcut. I think he might finally get another win tonight. He only has one win so far this season, but it looks like that might change in a matter of moments. Well, anyway, back, number 2 gets a turn now. Curry sits in 6th place, ahead on number 1 and number 8. Number 8 is getting left behind on the crowd as we approach the 1 minute mark. The next speed bus will be made by number 1, and he holds off number 8 in a hurry. And it looks like Vince Sonchester pauses for a moment as he will get the next speed bus, but I don't think he'll make a miracle comeback. Meanwhile, numbers 2 and 8 continue the battle for dear life. Who got the upper hand? It's number 2, that's who. And now he joins numbers 1 and 7 in a battle for 5th place. And back up in front, Larry Monroe is going to rest. That'll give Rusty Williamson some command of an easy 2nd place. But he gets up immediately with a speed bus. And Ben Henderson might be setting a new world record. Yep, Ben Henderson wins it. And now, the new all-time record, 141.73. A record that has not been broken for many years until today. Well, number 7 had the last speed bus, and now number 2 gets the 3rd speed bus. But he's still way behind in the pack, ladies and gentlemen. Rusty Williamson came in 2nd, and Larry Monroe will wrap up the top 3 for this race, as number 2 should close this one out with back-to-back speed bus. So a new world record has been broken by Ben Henderson, and he now gets his 2nd win of the season. That's an amazing effort. Congratulations to Ben Henderson on a well-done victory. Coming up, we have more saying action for you, but first have a look at this. So, on behalf of everyone here on Chao Racing 2015, we like to extend a big congrats to Ben Henderson on posting the new all-time record on the Emerald course. 141.73 to be exact. The previous record of 141.89 was set all the way back in 1969. So it's been 46 years since the record has been broken. And we send a big congratulations to Ben. Right now, the race is underway for race number 2. And we can tell you that we featured the license to ride Alan Eden, our 2-time defending champion Jason Hill, the Jersey Devil John Stevenson, and Sam Jitters as they approach the first obstacle of the course, the palm trees. Who will have command of the Chao? It looks like Jason Hill is going to have the lead, followed by John Stevenson and Sam Jitters. And it looks like the first superstar against speed bus is the Jersey Devil, John Stevenson, as he and Jason Hill approach the water, battling head-to-head for survival. And who got the next speed bus? It's Sam Jitters. That's who currently sits in 3rd place. He should be in 3rd place at the current moment. Right now, guess who really isn't that me here? It's number 7. That's who. He's going to need a couple of speed buses to get back in this one. He gets one of them. Will we get another one? We'll find out soon enough. And back up in front, it looks like Jason Hill going for his 4th win of the season in his road to three-peat, even though he won't have a chance at all. He looks like John Stevenson might need a miracle to catch up to Jason Hill. And Alvin Heaton gets a turn now, ChaoRacing in 5th place, battling number 2 for 4th. And now it's numbers 1, 7, and 8 battling for survival. These 3 Chao are getting left behind as Sam Jinners takes another turn, ChaoRacing catching up to both Jason Hill and John Stevenson in a hurry. Will Jason Hill hold on for the victory? We'll find out soon enough. And another speed bus by the license to drive Alvin Heaton. And it looks like the Jersey Devil scored rest. That means Sam Jinners will have moving up to 2nd place as we head back to Big Ol' Alvin, ChaoRacing in 4th place over number 2. But I think Jason Hill is going to win this one, don't you think? Anyway, number 7 scored rest, so let's head over to number 1. He gets the next speed bus, and we pass the 2-minute mark. Number 7's getting left behind the crowd, and Jason Hill records his 4th win of his road to three-peat. Jason Hill has done it again. Number 8 scored rest, and number 7 is going to leave number 8 behind with the last speed bus of the race. So Jason Hill gets another victory on this one. Congratulations to Jason Hill, and we'll be right back with more. The fun is just getting started. Do not go away. Alright, welcome back to Chao Racing 2015. That's right, Brandon, and for race number 3, we have the next generation superstar, Antonio Bennett, taking on the Cha-Cha Slide Master, Bill Fortin, the prototype, James Wilson, and Kyle Linkman. A Chao everyone knows and loves nowadays. So let's see what happens here. Will Antonio Bennett rebound from last week's tough loss? We're about to find out right now. Everyone's on the clock, and let's rock this place. Alright, here goes Antonio Bennett. And it looks like Bill Fortin's got a rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. It looks like Antonio Bennett has a commanding lead over the crowd as he rockets his way towards the bridges. I don't think anyone can catch up to Antonio Bennett in a hurry. Antonio Bennett really wants to fulfill his payback season, and I mean now. And there he goes, besting while on time because someone's heading for the water. As number 7 will win the win toss for this race. And he's going to move on 1 place because number 8 is scoring the best. Meanwhile, numbers 1 and 2 are fighting over water. These could be very interesting. And who got speed race number 2 is the Cha-Cha Slide Master, Bill Fortin, who's trying to hold off Ricardo Cayman in a hurry. Right now, Antonio Bennett has a commanding lead over the 4 Chao, with the prototype James Wilson in an easy 2nd place. And we now hit the 1-minute mark of this race as we head back into Bill Fortin, who's still trying to hold up Ricardo Cayman in a hurry. Meanwhile, guess who's way behind the competition right now? It's number 1. But let's get back to Bill Fortin again. He continues to hold up Ricardo Cayman in a hurry. Back up in front, Antonio Bennett, the next generation superstar, is going to celebrate an easy victory. As number 2 will have the next command speed bus. And look who's way behind. Number 7 is behind for a 2nd time this race, as he will get the next command speed bus. It looks like James Wilson won't have enough distance to catch up to Antonio Bennett in time, even though he's slow on swimming. Anyway, number 8 will win the next command speed bus, and it looks like Antonio Bennett's going to easily hold off James Wilson in a hurry. Congratulations to Antonio Bennett as number 8 gets back to back speed bus and number 7 is scoring best. So he's going to be all alone in the pack, ladies and gentlemen, as he is expected to close out the speed bus for the race. So after a tough loss last week, Antonio Bennett is catching up to his payback season. Will he make it to the World Championship? Well, don't know. But I do know that we'll be right back after the break. Okay, who do we have next, Paul? Well, let me tell you right now that race number 4 of Week 14's action will feature Will Linkman, Eric Crosby, Nick Gimmick, and Kyle Linkman. This should be another exciting race. We've seen an epic moment so far early on in the week, so let's see if we can keep it up for race number 4. It's good luck to these 4 players on a quest for victory, and please start the race, and off and running. Who will get the win this time around? We'll find out soon enough. The 4 Chao are closing in on each other at the current moment. Right now we're gonna go ahead and shake down the tree, and it looks like Eric Crosby will have command because the other three Chao are dancing. As the first superstar gets Speedbus is number 2, who was going to rest for a while, but he woke up immediately, and now he's heading for the water. Right now it is number 8, who is in dead me here, as the next Speedbus we may by Eric Crosby. He wants to put this one race a little bit early. It looks like he's trying to hold off Williamson and Kyle Leachman in a 3-way battle for the lead. And number 1 will get a turn now, catching up to the pack. Number 7 is getting left behind, but number 8 is the real man who's way behind in the competition right now. I don't think he'll get Speedbus every now and then. Next Speedbus belongs to number 7 as we pass the 1-minute mark, trying to hold on Nick Gimmick for 6th place. Right now Eric Crosby has the commanding lead over Kyle Leachman, as number 8 finally gets some help from the crowd. And it looks like Kyle Leachman's going west. That'll give Will Linkman some catching up to do, as Nick Gimmick will have the next command Speedbus. Kyle Leachman is safely in the lead with number 1 catching up in second. And it looks like he's going west. That means number 1 will have command on the lead here. As the next Speedbus we may by Willingson. He desperately wants to make a comeback here. Looks like Eric Crosby has this race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen. And Nick Gimmick will have the next command Speedbus, but I don't think he's going to catch up at me now and then. But guess who is catching up to Eric Crosby? It's Willingson. He made a pass. I think he made a comeback here. As number 2 takes the next Speedbus, Willingson has done it. He made a comeback, folks. He made the impossible. Boy, I thought Eric Crosby has his race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen. But it's Willingson who got the win this time. Congratulations to Willingson. And we'll be right back with more. Do not go away. And welcome back to Chao Racing. We've seen plenty epic moments so far this week. So let's keep it up with race number 5, Paul. That's right. And for race number 5, we have Carl Tanner, Walter Wilbur Craigson, Alan Holmes, the country boy, and Jason Farrells. Walter Wilbur Craigson is making his season nice and easy. Let's see if he can keep it up tonight. Good luck to these 4 players on a quest for victory. And please start the race. Here we go. And there goes Walter Wilbur Craigson, busting down the line. He's going to shake the food. He's going to leave everyone in the dust. He eats the food, and there he goes, busting down the aisle. Looks like he's going to leave everyone else in the dust. He's heading for the bridges. Looks like no one's going to catch up to him in time. Who will get the open toss for this race? It's number 2, that's who. And he decided to take land. A couple more Chao heading for the water. As the next Speedbus we may by Carl Tanner. He took a shortcut. He wants to make the pass from Walter Wilbur Craigson. Will Kevin Wilbur hold on to the lead? We'll find out soon enough. As the next Speedbus we may by Jason Farrells, who currently sits in 4th place. Right now it is in number 7 who is in dead meat here as we pass the 1-minute mark. And who got the next Speedbus? It's number 7, that's who. As he battles number 1 for dear life. Meanwhile, back in the front, Walter Wilbur Craigson tried to prevent Carl Tanner from making a miracle comeback. Will it happen? We'll find out soon enough. As number 2 takes the next Speedbus. Right now, number 1 is getting left behind on the ground. But it's number 7 who gets another turn. And now it's battling numbers 2 and 8 for survival. Looks like Carl Tanner won't be able to catch up to Walter Wilbur Craigson in time. As number 7 takes back-to-back Speedbus and he can forget about going to sleep, Walter Wilbur Craigson made this race nice and easy. He gets another win on his board. And it looks like number 1 is going to rest. As the next Speedbus we may by Jason Farrells, and he remains in 5th place. And number 1 is getting on the last place. As number 2 closes out the Speedbus for this race. So Walter Wilbur Craigson got another win on his scoreboard, and we'll be right back with more. Do not go away. Alright, we're almost at halftime, right after we get done race number 6. And who do we have for race number 6, Paul? Race number 6 will feature 1/2 of Devil Mayhem, Luke Green, Benny Moen the Cowboy, Gary Coles, and Chao Racing. As always, our races are supervised by Kramer Associates. Thank you, Kramer Associates, for helping us make it support. Everyone is on a clock, and please start the base! Here we go. And it looks like many more is gonna mess. That will give Luke Green, Gary Coles, and Chao Racing the opening edge. We'll find out which one will have control after the palm trees. Right now, these three Chao are eating food, and there goes Gary Coles in the lead, followed by Luke Green and Quill second. And it looks like these two Chao heading for the water. Who's gonna come on top? We'll find out soon enough. As the first superstar gets speed buzz is number 1. And he's trying to hold up the other Civil Chao and Benny Moen in a hurry. And Chao Racing! It looks like Chao Racing will have the next command speed bus. Trying to get some attention here. These 5 Chao are heading for the water. And it looks like Chao Racing is going west. As he gets back-to-back speed bus. But he's still in last place over the pack. Meanwhile, it is Gary Coles who has the lead over Luke Green. Will Gary Coles hold on for the lead? We'll find out soon enough. As Benny Moen, who really needs some help now, gets the next command speed bus. He and Chao Racing are battling for dear life. And it looks like Luke Green has made the pass from Gary Coles. Will he hold on this time? We'll find out soon enough. As Benny Moen makes it 2 in a row by 2 in a row over Chao Racing. Chao Racing is getting left behind for a second time as he gets a third speed bus of the race. That's his third for this race. Meanwhile, Luke Green and Gary Coles are heading for the home stretch. Whoever has the lead might just win the race. As number 8 will have the next command speed bus. It looks like Luke Green's going to hold off Gary Coles by a short distance. We'll find out soon enough. As Chao Racing takes our 4th speed bus, it looks like Luke Green is going to hold off Gary Coles just barely to win this race. Won a deal by Devil Mayhem's Luke Green. As Chao Racing takes a 5th speed bus at back-to-back speed bus for a second time this race as he closes this one out. So, Luke Green got another victory, Mike Brandon. Right, that leads us to halftime. We'll be right back with the second half after we find out about this. So, would you like to thank Annie Ants for helping Superstar Wrestlers for a halftime break? It was a pleasure of having us with you. And now it's time for the second half of Week 14 here on Chao Racing 2015. So, Paul, who do we have for race number 7? Well, for race number 7, we have Alvin's younger brother Danielle Heaton, Howard Miller of the Mill Traders, Chris Schneider of the Go-Getters, and Steven Robinson. Let's see who will be the lucky one to win tonight. Everyone's on the clock, and let's have a Chao race. Alright, they're off and running. There goes Steven Robinson bursting down the line. He's gonna leave everyone in the dust. As he's gonna eat the food, there he goes. He's off and running, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to get back in the hunt for the 2016 title. Can anybody catch up to Steven Robinson? We'll find out soon up. There he goes, blazing with all his heart. As the first superstar gets speed bus is number 2, who desperately needs some catching up every now and then. And it looks like number 8 will be left behind on the pack now. As the next speed bus will be made by Alvin's younger brother Danielle Heaton, who currently sits in 2nd place over the 4th Chao. Right now it is number 8 who is battling number 7 for dear life. It is number 8 who gets the next speed bus, so he will have the upper hand here. Meanwhile, Steven Robinson is saying sayonara to the competition. He's leaving everyone in the dust, ladies and gentlemen. Who got the next speed bus? It's number 2. That's his 2nd speed bus of the race. Right now, Howard Miller is trying to hold on number 1 for 6th place. As number 1 will have the next command speed bus, battling Howard Miller for 5th place. Right now, number 7 and 8 continue to battle for dear life. Who got the next speed bus? It's Howard Miller of the Mill Traders. And now he's in 4th place. But now it is Steven Robinson who has a commanding victory. Don't you think? Anyway, as number 1 takes another turn, Steven Robinson wins it. That's 2 wins in a row for Steven Robinson. He is now 3-11 in his 2015 season. And the next speed bus will be made by number 8, who's battling numbers 2 and 1 for 5th place. And we have just enough time for one more speed bus. It will be made by number 7. So Steven Robinson continues his comeback towards his 2016 title, right, Brandon? Right, and we'll sign action for you after the break, so don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. Okay, Paul, we're back from our break, so tell us, who do we have for our next race? Well, we can tell you right now that race number 8 will feature the Gangnam Style dancer Garrett Dayton, Big Cherry Tommy Days, OG Upton RJ, and Tyler Folks from Atlantic City. And this should be an exciting day here in the Windy City. This should be an exciting one. So let's send it down to the field and let's see what happens. Everyone is on the clock and let's rock this place. Alright, here we go. Who will gain the upper hand here? We'll find out soon enough. Right now on the four Chao are closing in on each other at the current moment. It looks like all 4 Chao are shaking a tree. Who will have the upper hand here? These Chao are dancing. It looks like Tyler Folks will have the best position of the 4 superstars. As the first superstar gets speed bus, is in fact the AC game boy himself, Tyler Folks from AC. And number 1 is getting all alone in last place as he heads for the water. And number 8 will get the next turn, trying to hold on number 7 for dear life. Number 7 really needs some help, and I mean now. But who got the next speed bus is number 2 as he wakes up from his nap. And Tyler Folks is going to rest, so he's expected to drop to last place. Meanwhile, it is Garrett Dayton, the Gangnam Style master, looking for his 11th win in his illustrious season. He wants to do another round in the Gangnam Style. But back to number 2. He holds off the other 3 Chao in a hurry with number 7 and 8 and Tyler Folks. And number 1 taunts, so that means number 2 will move up to 4th place. As the next speed bus will be made by Tyler Folks. That's his 2nd speed bus for the race. Currently trying to catch up with the pack. And back up in front, OJ Upton might not have enough distance to catch up to the Gangnam Style master in time. Garrett Dayton has reached the top, and there he goes, past the waterfall. Who got the next speed bus? It's OJ Upton. He doesn't need to go to rest every now and then. But I do believe Garrett Dayton's going to hold on for the victory. Meanwhile, the other Chao are catching up to the 2 in a hurry. Who got the next speed bus? It's number 1. And he is going to move up to 7th place. That means number 8 will be left behind in the crowd. And it looks like the Gangnam Style Masters doing this again. Garrett Dayton wins. So he's doing another round on the Gangnam Style. That means Garrett Dayton is now 11-3 in his return season. A great effort by Garrett Dayton, and everyone is doing another round of the Gangnam Style here tonight. Right, Brandon? That's right, I have one more exciting action for you after this, so don't go away. Still to come, we have an amazing main event in which Steve Linkman looks for his 3rd and final superstar of the week honors. But right now, let's head over to race number 9. Who do we have again, Paul? Race number 9 will feature Van Marchante, the Steel Curtain Aaron Miller, the Intelligent Scientist Peter Starkhouse, and Derek the Play of Hip Hop Dreams. So let's make this one a classic. Good luck to these 4 players on a quest for victory, and it's off to the ammo course again. And here's a look in the lineup. The players are lined up and ready to go. So without further ado, let's have a Chao race. There they go. It looks like Van Marchante and Derek the Play are going to rest. And Peter Starkhouse taunts. That means Aaron Miller will have command of the lead. He has the upper hand at the current moment. But when we hold on to the lead, we'll find out soon enough. As he busting down the aisles, it looks like Peter Starkhouse is safely in 2nd place, ahead of number 8. And it looks like Aaron Miller is heading for the water. As the first superstar against speed bus is number 1, who really needs to catching up every now and then. And it looks like number 2 is heading for the water. And it looks like number 1 scored rest. That means he will drop down to last place, folks, as he gets back-to-back speed bus to start the race. But he's still in last place at the current moment. And back up in front, we'll get all 4 of our superstars busting down the line. They're closing in on each other. Well, anyway, number 8 got the next speed bus as we pass the 1 minute mark. Currently sits in 6th place over number 1. As number 1 gets another turn, that's his 3rd speed bus for the race. Meanwhile, back up in front, the 4 Chao are really closing in on each other. which one of these superstars will get the next command of the Speed Bus? It's going to be one of them. It's going to be Batman Chauncey who has the next command of the Speed Bus. At poor number 1 is getting left behind on the crowd. But who really got the next Speed Bus? It's number 8. That's who. He's trying to lead numbers 1 and 7 in the dust. Guess which two are battling for the lead? It's Derek to Play and Aaron Miller. It looks like Derek to Play has the advantage because Aaron Miller is possible for a moment. As we head back into number 8, who leads number 2 in the dust. And number 7 is going to rest. So he will be all alone in the pack, ladies and gentlemen. And as Peter Talkout says the next Speed Bus, it looks like Derek to Play is going to hold off the Steel Curtain to win this one. What a deal. It was close for a while, but Derek to Play came on top at the very end. Congratulations to Derek to Play, Brandon. That's right, another job well done by Derek to Play. Coming up, we have Kenny Days waiting for another side win, but first let's have a look at this. Okay, who do we have for race number 10, Paul? For race number 10, we have Kenny Days, who represents one half of our defending tag team champion of the Days Brothers. And we have Dave Miller, representing one half of our runner-ups, the Miller Traders. We also have Amir Jackson and Robert Simon with us for this race. So let's see who will be the lucky one tonight. Good luck to these 4 players on a quest for victory. And let's rock this place. Alright, they're off and running. Let's see who will get the win this time. It looks like the 4 are closing in on each other in the current moment. As we approach the palm trees, that's what we always start with each and every race on the Evan course. And it looks like Dave Miller is dancing. That means Amir Jackson will have an easy command of the lead. And who will get the only toss for this race? It's number 2. That's who. I think it's going to take the bridges, don't you think? Anyway, number 1 was going red, so he will be all alone in the pack, ladies and gentlemen. As Speed Bus number 2 will be made by one half of our Days Brothers, Kenny Days, who's trying to hold our Dave Miller in the lead. And right now it looks like Amir Jackson's going to rest, so Robert Simon will move up to 3rd place. As the next bus will be made by number 1, who really needs the catching up to do every now and then. And back up in front, Dave Miller trying to hold off Kenny Days after he made the pass from him. Will he pay it off? We'll find out soon enough. As we pass the 1 minute mark, the next bus will be made by number 2. That's his second Speed Bus of the base. Meanwhile, it is numbers 1 and 7 who are battling for dear life. But it's number 8 who got the next command Speed Bus. Dave Miller trying to hold off the crowd in a hurry. Amir Jackson is flying down the aisles. And Robert Simon will get a turn now. Numbers 1 and 7 meanwhile continue to battle for dear life. I don't think they'll get any help every now and then. Next bus belongs to Kenny Days. That's his second Speed Bus for the base. It looks like Amir Jackson has the lead over the 4 Chao. Who will wind up on top as we push home stretch? We're about to find out right now. It's Dave Miller who made the lead and he takes the next Speed Bus. He's going to hold on Kenny Days for the win. Dave Miller has done it with that Speed Bus. Unbelievable effort. What a deal by the military, Dave Miller. Great rebound from last week's Tough Wars. Another job well done by Dave Miller of the military, Brandon. That's right. We'll have more actual after this. The fun is just getting started. Man, what a battle. Okay. We're closing in on the main event, which is going to happen in the next segment. But first, tell us what we have for race number 11. Well, race number 11, Brandon, we will have the Harlem Shake Master F1 Kingsley, Ben Stason, who reached 2 consecutive World Championships so far, Raymond Hill, and Lance Henderson. This should be an exciting one you'll never forget here in Chicago, so let's make it happen. Please start the race. Okay, they're off and running. It looks like Raymond Hill is going to rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. So let's watch F1 Vince and Lance. These 3 gentlemen are going to shake the tree, and they're going to eat the fruit, and there goes F1 Kingsley, the Harlem Shake Master, with Vince Stason right on his tail. And number 8 gets the winning toss, and we're trying to make it nice and easy to get in time. Anyway, these gentlemen are closing in on each other. It looks like Raymond Hill is flying down the aisle. As Lance Henderson won the next command Speed Bus, numbers 1 and 7 are going to rest, so these 2 Chao will be fighting for dear life. But back to Lance Henderson we go. he's safely in 5th place over the pack. And thankfully, Chao looks like he took a shortcut. So he's going to make this one nice and easy for this race. As number 1 will get the next command speed bus. And Vince Daisy score the rest. That means F1 Kingsley will be catching up to him in the battle for 2nd place, as he will get the next speed bus for the Harlem Shake Master, who's battling Vince Daisy for 2nd place at the current moment. And Vince Daisy will have the next command, as the 2 Chao battling for 2nd place. But it looks like Raymond Hill has this race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to easily hold out the crowd for the victory. Next speed bus belongs to number 7, and Lance Henderson scored the best. Ben Station, I think, is going to wind up in 2nd place, hold it pack. And as number 2 takes the next speed bus, you can tally up 1 point from Raymond Hill. This race was all too easy for him. Well done. And it looks like F1 Kingsley will have the next command speed bus. He's going to wind up in 3rd place. And we have just enough time for 1 more speed bus this race. It'll be made by number 7. And that's going to do it for this race. So Raymond Hill won this race, and we're almost ready for the main event. That's right, Paul. Coming up, Steve Linkman will for his 3rd and final Superstar of the Week on us. But first, let's find out about this. Alrighty then, Paul. I think it's time to present Week 14's main event here at the winning city of Chicago, Illinois. That's right, Brennan. And let me tell you exactly who's going to participate in this week's main event. It's Ireland's fabulous warrior, Steve Linkman, and tonight he'll be taking on Casey Raymondson of Scholarship Buddies, Alex Carmen, and Frank Funataro. And this race is sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts, our supervising sponsor. Everyone gets a free coupon for a free donut at the local Dunkin' Donuts dealers. So without further ado, let's rock this place. Who's gonna be Week 14 Superstar of the Week? Only time will tell. Right now, the 4 Chao approaching the first obstacle of the course, the palm trees. And right now, the 4 Chao are going to eat the fruit. It looks like Casey Raymondson will have control because the other 3 Chao aren't dancing. And it looks like he is going to head for the water, folks. As the first superstar gets speed bus on this week's main event, it's number 1. He's also heading for the water. And guess what, folks? We have a couple of Chao taking a shortcut. It's Steve Linkman and Alex Cartman. Which one will come up on top? We'll find out soon enough. As number 7 will get a turn now, trying to leave number 2 in the dust. Number 2 is getting in last place, ladies and gentlemen. Who got the next speed bus? It's Frank Funataro, who's safely in 4th place on number 1. And back up in front, Steve Linkman on his fabulous one going for his 3rd and final Superstar of the Week honors. As Frank Funataro gets back-to-back speed bus. And right now, number 2 continues to sing the last place blues, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think you'll get any help now in it. Next speed bus belongs to number 7, who's battling number 8 in the lead for the 4 Silver Chao. And Steve Linkman trying to hold up Alex Carmen for the win. If he can do it, he will get his 12th straight win of this race. As number 1 will get the next command speed bus. Frank Funataro is still in 4th place, heading over the waterfall. And as number 2 takes the next speed bus, it looks like Steve Linkman is going to celebrate 1 more Superstar of the Week honors and his 12th straight win. What a deal! He is now 13-1 in this Cinderella season. Unbelievable effort. Another job well done by Steve Linkman. And number 1 will get the last speed bus for the race. So, the tribe has spoken. Steve Linkman has done it again. Another job well done by Iron's fabulous warrior. So, for the 3rd and final time, Steve Linkman has earned Superstar of the Week honors. And we congratulate him on a wonderful cinema season he has so far. That means we will have 4 new competitors who will earn for the next Superstar of the Week honors for Week 15 on Chao Racing 2015. Again, congratulations to Steve Linkman. And that's it for tonight. Thanks to everyone who participated here in Chicago, Illinois. It's been fun having you here. And we'll see you next week for more exciting action. So until then, keep on smiling and may all your days be Chao Racing days. So long, everybody. Take care. This is Paul Sycamore signing off. Join us again for more Chao Racing 2015.